All right, guys, here we go. Back on the dirt bike, up at Albany MX Park, riding the 24 KTM 300 SX. This will be the third session of the day. Kind of getting used to the track here. Track's drying out a little bit. Things are really coming around. Getting a little more used to riding the two-stroke. I've made a few small suspension adjustments. Just went in 2 clicks on the fork and shock for compression. That's the suspension on this thing. It's pretty soft. Not quite sprung for what I need as a fat guy, I guess you could say. But yes, the ground out here looks pretty, it actually looks epic right now, but early on in the day it looked wet and slippery, and it was a little bit, but I was really surprised by how much traction is in this dirt. Really tough to keep the front end down on the 300 two-stroke, and really hard to hold on to, honestly. This thing has got a lot of power. I don't want to make light of that. I am no expert by any means, and you can tell by my riding here. I'm still not jumping this jump because I'm just not there yet. But I'll get there. Like I said, I didn't quite have the confidence in the suspension on the 300, which is too bad because I felt like I had that jump all day. But you know what? It'll still be there. It'll be there next time, or a version of it will be there. So we'll deal with it when we get there. Layout of the track was really good. Albany does a great job switching it up. I haven't ridden here a lot, maybe 2 or 3 times, and it's never been the same since I've been here. This little step up here was pretty tough to get. I actually did not attempt it today. But I liked the inside line that I had as well. Trying to make our way through some traffic here. We chose to let everybody go in front of us, and then we had to pass some guys, which is all good. This is all work that I need to put in, so passing is a part of it. The ruts developed very well today. Really fun. This thing was a little kicker, man. If you weren't careful, it would throw that rear of the bike up and over. Coming down into this left-hand turn right after this jump, you had to be aware that that was there. Otherwise, you would just send it. That inside rut right there, I used it all day. It was money. It was so good. That tabletop there, I did eventually get off and on. But like I said, the bike kind of wore me out today. I was really having a hard time holding on to it. The 300 is a pretty powerful machine, and it pulls hard from the crack of the throttle. Being fuel injected, it's really snappy, so I really didn't like letting go of the clutch lever at all, because I felt like I could get into a whiskey throttle type of situation with it if I wasn't careful. See that green flashing light? That means it's in the aggressive map. I prefer the white map on this bike, but I was playing with it a little bit today. I just don't think I need the extra grunt down low with the green map. Basically, the white map doesn't open the power valve quite as quick, so you don't get as much power as quick. I don't know, I'm not explaining that very well, but you'll get it. I think overall top speed, it doesn't change much on the bike, regardless of what map you're in, but I just think the way the power delivery comes down low is different. That's how it feels to me anyways. I could be wrong. I'm just a dumb dirt bike rider, so. I do plan on spending more time up here this season. I really enjoy the track. My buddy Brad is getting getting way too good by riding this track regularly, so I gotta start spending some time up here too. Of course, like I've said before, I'm not a big jumper, so you'll see me kind of flailing on the jumps because I'm just a big chicken, man. Like, I'm just idling up that, and I know if I would just crack the throttle, I could get over the top of that without any problems at all. We're trying to make our way past some guys here. But it's fun. It's fun to get out there and ride, mix it up with these guys. Everybody riding careful and try not to, you know, knock anybody down, which is awesome, because I don't want to get knocked down. I think that's kind of self-explanatory. Yeah, I thought that inside line was pretty good. I think I could have jumped this from the inside too if I just was a better rider. Thing will turn like nothing else. It'll stick that front end in. Those insides were working really well for me. Took me a long time to get this jump down too. Just the power delivery of the two-stroke is quite a bit different, so it can be a handful when it decides to come on. Where you can definitely be on the 450 at least. I can be fairly lazy on that bike, but not on this one. You got to be on your toes. But what a fun bike! Man, this is what only my third or fourth ride on it. I just need to spend more time on this thing and get it dialed in. The bike is fun. It sounds amazing. It's so crisp. Yeah, down low there's a little blubber, but I don't ride it down low much on the motocross track, so it doesn't bug me. Yeah, I gotta start jumping. Here comes Brad coming up, making the pass on me. I'm gonna try to show him a wheel here and there as much as I can, just so that he doesn't think that I just, you know, quit trying. This was one of the jumps too. It's kind of I consider it a step on, but I didn't start doing that until late just because I was worried about my ankles with the softer suspension on this thing. After the suspension adjustments, it was quite a bit better, and I did start jumping up onto it a little bit. Oh, nice. I think Albany does a great job keeping the track kind of technical with some, you know, jumps that are challenging but not necessarily unsafe, if that makes any sense at all. I go inside here. I think Brad's getting split up a little bit by this gentleman who was riding very well, and I couldn't get past him either. But I think Brad has a little more speed than both of us. He's just trying not to knock anybody down, which is always good. Either that or he's just looking for some camera time. I have to be careful. Sometimes I get caught up watching guys race in front of me while I'm actively out there. And often I'll do something semi-stupid, like miss a rear brake or something. Oh, that's what the 300 is supposed to sound like. I was so excited that I totally screwed this turn up. I wanted to try to stick with him a little bit because he's so fast. That's Brad's buddy Ben. Heck of a dirt bike rider. He just lets that 300 sing. Fun to watch, but you can tell I've been left in the dust at this point. But that's what a 300 is supposed to sound like on a motocross track. I can still hear it. It sounds so good. Finally get that one down. Over jumped it a little bit there. Funny, this bike's kind of quiet. Sometimes those four strokes will come up on you and I can't tell exactly what RPM this bike's running at, if that makes any sense, because I can't hear it. You can make for some semi-sketchy moments. You can see everybody's kind of dropping me at this point. Trying to keep up, but I'll be honest with you, my hands are getting tired and my forearms are pumped up right now, so bike's a lot to hold on to. Yeah, I was really late on the rear brake for some reason. Every time that front end started to come up, it felt like I forgot how to do it or something. I don't know what my deal was. But the two-stroke power delivery is just different, but you don't have engine braking, which is amazing. I really struggle with the engine braking on the 4-strokes. So I come in and screw that turn up again. At this point, I'm kind of like, all right, let's just kind of recoup and recover. Kind of roll some stuff here. We don't want to make a big mistake because the bike's getting hard to hold on to, because I'm getting tired. These guys are riding well. I think the guy up front is Chris. He came over and talked to me when he pulled in. We have a mutual riding buddy, I guess you could say. And yeah, nice guy, riding really well. He was all over me all day. I wish I could have kept up with him here so I could have got some good footage of him, but like I said, I was getting tired. Looking behind me, make sure I'm not going to slow anybody down as I'm meandering around the track at this point. There he is. Man, that thing sounds so good. Good times, man. But anyhow, if you've watched it this far, I appreciate it and thank you for that. I think I'm going to sign out for this one. So thanks for watching and until the next one.